2, 1.
Namaskaram. You might have seen the title. And before we discuss the topic, first let us watch 2 video clips to familiarize with the issue. Then we could move on to the discussion.
முதலமைச்சர் அவர்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை நான் மீண்டும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். மாண்புமிகு பேரவைத் தலைவர் அவர்களுக்கும் பேரவை துணைத் தலைவர் அவர்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய நன்றி. உங்களுடைய பணிகள் சிறக்கட்டும். மீண்டும் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம். வெல்க தமிழ், வாழ்க தமிழ்நாடு. மக்களை பிரிக்கும் சனாதனம் நிச்சயம் ஒழிக்கப்பட வேண்டும். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
And the Sanatan storm refuses to die down. As Tamil Nadu Minister Stalin Jr.'s comment has divided political circles, it seems Udayanidhi is not only unrepentant but has taken things to the next level. The Chief Minister's son posted this picture of a mosquito coil with no caption. But the picture speaks clearly and in volumes of his message that he stands by his dengue malaria attack on Sanatan Dharma.
Sir, whatever meaning you want, you can understand. No, but you tell us. No, you understand. There is a lot of meaning for it. There is a lot of meaning for it. Whatever meaning you want to take it, you take it.
As you have seen in the video, it was claimed that Sanatan Dharma is divisive, but no reasons were given for such a claim. We could infer that Chadurvarnyam, as mentioned in Hindu scriptures, might be the concept being referred to in the context of the current caste system. We will come to that after familiarizing ourselves a bit with the term Sanatan Dharma and the associated caste system misconceptions. Most of you might know the term Sanatan Dharma literally means eternal or timeless Dharma. Essentially, it means everlasting principles and ways of righteous living. Furthermore, many of you might also know that another name of Sanatan Dharma is Hinduism. Likewise, Hinduism is often described not as an organized religion but as a culture, lifestyle, or more specifically, a way of life. When it comes to the scriptures that we follow in Hinduism, they are around 5,000 to 7,000 years old. And during such ancient periods, societies were organized very differently from today. Before the development of modern systems of governance and administration, different groups of people performing different occupational roles or jobs were crucial for society to function. So Chadurvarnyam, mentioned in old Hindu scriptures, can't be a caste system by birth, but an occupational categorization for society to function. My understanding is, traditionally, Brahmins were associated mainly with Vedic learning and performing rituals and puja before God's idol in temples. Temples are regarded in Hindu tradition as sacred spaces of spiritual energy, and therefore people are encouraged to approach them with a sense of purity. So Brahmins were expected to maintain discipline and purity of mind and body as part of a spiritually focused way of life. Similarly, warriors and rulers became Kshatriyas, traders and business people became Vaishyas, laborers and unskilled workers became Shudras. Another important point is, casteism in India was at its peak during a period when other social evils such as colonization, slavery, slave trade were also prevalent across much of the world. Moreover, many scholars and reformers view caste hierarchy and untouchability as social distortions and vices that became rigid over time due to historical, economic, and political factors, similar to other forms of discrimination seen across different societies in history. Meanwhile, human factors also came to my mind. I would explain that. That is, in Hindu philosophy, human psychological tendencies are often described through the concept of the Shadvairis, or the 6 inner enemies, which are Kama or desire, Krodha or anger, Lobha or greed, Moha or delusion or attachment, Mada or ego or arrogance, and Matsarya, jealousy or competition. These are understood as universal human weaknesses that influence thoughts and behavior. From a socio-historical perspective, it can be argued that such human factors must have also influenced the evolution of such a rigid caste system with vices like inequalities and untouchability. Another noteworthy point is there are more than 3,000 castes in India today, which reflects social and regional divisions that developed over time within a society, similar to how many other religions and cultures have formed multiple groups and subgroups. I personally have not seen or heard any Hindu scripture saying caste is hierarchy by birth, or even a line promoting inequality or untouchability in a society. Now, by Hindu scriptures, I meant the main Hindu scriptures like Vedas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayanam, and Mahabharata. Now, in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says that one's varna, that is social role, or whether a person is Kshatriya, Brahmana, Vaishya, or Shudra is, depends only on one's qualities and actions, not on birth. Or in other words, it's qualities and actions that define a person, not their family background. Then, if we take Ramayana, we all know, even a small child who watched Ramayana on TV would know how Lord Rama treated people around him. Whether it was the tribal woman Shabari, tribal king Guha, Hanuman Swami, or even someone from an Asura family like Vibhishana, who was the youngest brother of Ravana, the villain and Rama's enemy in Ramayana. Sri Rama treated them all with the warmth of friendship, care, and respect. Also, you might have heard the idea of Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, the whole world is one family, from Upanishads, which asks one to treat everyone in the whole world as one's own family. When it comes to the essence of all Hindu scriptures, it puts forward the concept that a drop of divinity exists in all living beings and non-living things, and therefore they should be treated with care and respect. Now, let me show you a video that reflects what discrimination or divisiveness really is. Please watch the video. What I want to ask you now is this. Should it be Sanatan Dharma or Hinduism which promotes profound thinking and encourages people to reflect deeply, that should be eradicated? Or should it instead be the misuse of privileges or misuse of authority by the ruling class who use caste and religion as a cover to mislead people for political and power gains while creating inequalities in society? Comment on what you think truly needs to be eradicated. Like most people, I too stand firm against all forms of discrimination, whether based on caste, creed, race, gender, religion, wealth, power, fame, or any other factor. I strongly believe that everyone should stand united against such discriminations and divisions. No one in the society should be excluded or prevented from fully developing their potential because of such reasons. At the same time, in today's society, many people use caste and religion to mislead the public, while the greater inequalities often arise from differences in money or wealth, power or authority, and fame or status, and from the misuse of their privileges. A person who possesses all three or even one of them is usually considered privileged, and misuse of these privileges cause inequalities and suffering to underprivileged in a society. And both upper caste and lower caste individuals who lack these advantages often face discrimination in similar ways. As long as inequalities in wealth, power, and fame, and misuse of their privileges exist within a society, social inequalities will continue to exist. If every individual at least gets the opportunity to stand on their feet and live with self-respect, many of these issues can gradually improve. Merely changing caste identities or eliminating Hinduism will not, in my opinion, remove social inequalities in today's world. Therefore, sincere public servants should strive to help all people achieve self-reliance and dignity in life. Please comment whether you agree or disagree with such views, because such discussions can lead to greater understanding and a more unbiased exchange of perspectives and growth. Before I wrap up, if you liked the video, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. I will soon be back with another thought-provoking topic in my next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay positive. Thank you.